The complete first book of Enoch, original Enoch. The story you never knew, the forbidden ancient text that changed everything, hidden away in the depths of Ethiopia for over 2,000 years. The Book of Enoch contains revelations so profound and controversial that it was deliberately excluded from the biblical canon. Yet this ancient text, written before the time of Christ, holds keys to understanding mysteries that have puzzled humanity for millennia. Who was Enoch? Enoch was no ordinary man. According to Genesis, he was the great-grandfather of Noah, a patriarch who walked with God so closely that he never experienced death. Instead, as the scriptures mysteriously state, God took him. But what happened during those divine encounters? The Book of Enoch provides the stunning answer. The Watchers, angels who fell from grace. The most shocking revelation in Enoch's account involves the Watchers, a class of angels sent to observe humanity. But these celestial beings did far more than watch. They descended to earth, took human wives, and produced offspring of extraordinary size and power, the Nephilim, the giants of old. 200 Watchers led by Semjaza and Azazel made a pact on Mount Hermon. They taught humanity forbidden knowledge, the secrets of metallurgy, cosmetics, astrology, and warfare. Women learned to beautify themselves, men discovered how to forge weapons of destruction, and civilization took a dark turn that would ultimately lead to the Great Flood. The Seven Heavens Journey. Enoch's most extraordinary experience was his journey through the seven heavens. In vivid detail, he describes the first heaven, where clouds and weather patterns are controlled by angelic beings who manage rain, snow, and storms across the earth. The second heaven, a prison realm where fallen angels await judgment, suspended in eternal darkness and torment. The third heaven, the Garden of Eden and Paradise, where the tree of life grows and righteous souls find eternal rest. The fourth heaven, the celestial realm, where the sun, moon, and stars follow their ordained paths, guided by angelic choirs. The fifth heaven, home to the Grigori, the elite among the Watchers, who weep continually for their fallen brethren. The sixth heaven, the realm of supreme angelic hierarchies, seraphim and cherubim, who study the movements of stars and guard divine secrets. The seventh heaven, the very throne room of the Almighty, where Enoch witnessed the face of God and received revelations about the future of humanity, prophecies that echo through time. Enoch received visions of the future that span from his own time to the end of days. He saw the coming of a Messiah who would judge the world, the resurrection of the dead, the final judgment where evil would be eternally punished, a new heaven and new earth where righteousness would reign forever. The astronomical calendar. Perhaps most remarkably, Enoch received a perfect solar calendar of 364 days, divided into 4 seasons of exactly 91 days each. This calendar, he claimed, was given to him by the archangel Uriel and represents the true divine timing that governs the universe. This calendar system predates and contradicts the lunar calendar systems used by most ancient cultures. Why was it hidden? The Book of Enoch was widely read and quoted in the 1st century. The New Testament letter of Jude directly quotes from it. Early church fathers like Clement of Alexandria and Tertullian considered it scripture. So why was it excluded from the Bible? The content was simply too controversial. The detailed accounts of angels mating with humans, the explicit descriptions of divine realms, and the alternative creation narratives challenged orthodox theological positions. By the 4th century, church councils had deemed it too dangerous for general consumption. Modern discoveries validate ancient claims. Remarkably, modern archaeological discoveries have begun validating elements of Enoch's account. The Dead Sea Scrolls contained multiple copies of Enoch in Hebrew and Aramaic. Ancient Mesopotamian texts describe similar accounts of divine beings descending to earth. Archaeological evidence suggests a global catastrophe occurred around the time Enoch describes the flood. Astronomical calculations confirm the accuracy of the celestial movements described in the text, the Ethiopian connection. While the Book of Enoch disappeared from most of the world, it survived completely intact in Ethiopia, where it remains part of the official biblical canon to this day. Ethiopian Orthodox Christianity has preserved not just the text, but traditions about Enoch that date back thousands of years. What this means for us today. The Book of Enoch forces us to reconsider everything we thought we knew about ancient history, biblical narratives, and the nature of reality itself. It suggests that advanced beings have interacted with humanity throughout history. Knowledge exists beyond our current scientific understanding. The spiritual realm operates according to laws and hierarchies we barely comprehend. Human civilization has experienced cycles of advancement and destruction. The ultimate questions. Reading the complete Book of Enoch raises profound questions. Were the Watchers ancient astronauts? Are the detailed descriptions of heaven based on actual experiences? Did Enoch truly receive divine revelation, or was he describing encounters with advanced beings from other worlds? Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain: the Book of Enoch represents one of humanity's most extraordinary claims about contact with the divine. It challenges our assumptions, expands our imagination, and offers a glimpse into mysteries that continue to captivate seekers of truth around the world. This ancient text reminds us that there are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in our current understanding, and that sometimes the most profound truths are hidden in the most ancient of stories.